Okay, welcome back everybody. We had a few technical problems with the invite in Hangouts. Lucky Nick, I didn't realize, but there's a URL. Once you click the invite, you can actually invite people that way and copy the URL and send that out to your guests. So there was a bit of a problem with the invites in the live Hangout, but we sorted that. So this is session 14, and first up to introduce himself is me. This is the running order today. So my name is Lee Webster. I'm in Bangkok, and I'm a Google certified teacher, and it's good to be here. Next up is Nick.
Hi, I'm Nick Simano. I am a theater and film teacher from St. Louis, Missouri, and I am a Google certified teacher and Google education trainer.
And Michelle.
Hello, I'm Michelle Armstrong. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I teach at a great K-12 private school called Rundle College. I am a Google education trainer, soon to be Google certified teacher, going to Mountain View on Tuesday.
Woohoo!
Yeah!
Yeah, well done, Michelle. Okay, congratulations, yeah. And Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian Gray in Austin, Texas. I work at St. Stephen's Episcopal School. I'm a Google education trainer and a certified Google Apps administrator.
Okay, and first up, and not usually first up, but I will be today, is me. And Michelle, I believe you're going to do the time.
I will.
I'm just going to screen share. Okay, can you see my screen, yes?
Yes.
Okay, start away.
Here we go.
Okay, so today I'm going to show you MoveNote, which is in your Drive, Google Drive. You can find it in the Chrome store or in Drive store. So I'm going to click this and open it. What it is, it will bring up the video. Okay, so first of all, it brings up this. It's just connecting to the server, and it says allow, so I'm going to allow that. And then you can see the video of me on this side. On this side, you can add slides straight from your Drive. So I'm going to go, you can add them from your computer or Drive. So I'm going to add from Drive. And I'm going to add this one. So I'm going to add the slides, which will take a little bit of time. It starts to load here. You can see on the side here, the blue coming up here, that it starts to load. And that's completed. There's only 4 slides in there. So once that's done, and then you'll see the red button on the side here is for record. So what you can do is you can start your recording. 1, 2, 3. This is a short demonstration of MoveNotes. These are some great extensions for Chrome. And as you go through, you can talk through each slide. And then once you have finished, you press pause. You can resume, go back, or you can preview and save. So I'm going to preview and save on the right here. Click, he says. And this comes up. It runs through. And hopefully that shouldn't take more than my 3 minutes up. But that's just, that's loading up. And what it does is that it will record the notes. Here we go. There it is. So it's just come up. I can play it. And then I can send it on with my email, or I got options here. I can add a link, change the background, rename it, edit the slides, embed this into a website, delete MoveNote, and that's my slam MoveNote. Bang. Okay.
Nice. That's awesome.
Okay. So next up is Nick. What are you going to show us, Nick? So, Michelle, you're still keeping time, yeah?
I sure am. You betcha.
Okay, thanks, Michelle. Nick, are you there? Have we lost contact with Nick? Can you hear us, Nick? No? Is Nick cut out again?
Yeah, funny. He must not be there.
Okay. Nick?
I hate it when that happens.
Oh, I think he's cut out like last time. I can see his screen, but I can't hear him. He's obviously doing something. Nick, you there? No? Yes? No, it's still, his screen share's still on. Hello, Nick? We can see your screen, but we can't hear you, Nick. Nick?
Maybe sign language.
Oh, sign language. Right, I'm gonna put in the chat. Can't hear you. Okay. Let's Nick sort out his.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, got you.
Oh,
right.
there
Okay,
he
got you. Hey, he's back.
Okay, I don't know what happened to my mic. I apologize. I will switch screen real quick.
Yeah, but sadly your 3 minutes are up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Bam.
Great. Can you see my drive?
Uh.
Can you see my drive?
Yeah, we can now. Yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
Okay, Michelle.
Whenever you're ready, Michelle.
Okay, and go.
Okay. Okay. Recently, Google updated Drive, so it has a whole different interface, and I want to take a few seconds to go over it with you, and some of the things that are different with it. So over here, creating a file. It's no longer create, it's new. So your folder options, file upload, and 3 main ones, plus Forms and Google Drawings, and then your connected apps. And remember, with connected apps, those are ones that you can use to create, and then they save with Drive. So those are always awesome things. It's no longer shared with me, it's incoming. And it tells you who's shared it with you, and you can download, you can add to my drive, which is always good. So if I want to do this quick thing here, I can open that up and click add to my drive right there, and then it appears in my drive without much. Then you have recent, starred, trash. Those are pretty much the same. We go back to my drive. You have your folder options, and you have 2 different views. You have the grid view, and what I like about the grid view is when you get to your other documents, it gives you a nice visual preview of what's available to you, and I'm such a visual learner, it works for me. It makes life easier for that. But you can also switch to the choice and sort by name, less modified, less opened by me. You have the activity, which is always great to use because you know when's the last time did you open up a document or use it. Settings has changed a little. So you have convert uploads, your language, and if you want to sync your work to your computer offline. And always get a reminder not for public or shared computers, so don't use that on when you get to, let's say I want to share this picture right here.
30 seconds.
All these, I have the link now, so I don't have to do 3 clicks to get that link to share it. I can click to the share settings, information out. I can change my share settings right here. Much quicker, much easier, so I can make that the owner and all those great things that you can do when you're sharing. You can remove, and of course more actions. Or if I want to download, I can make a download, make a copy, and slam. That's the new drive.
Okay, thanks, Nick. Great. Just while we're on it, what does everybody think about the new drive?
I'm torn. I have a hard time getting used to it, and I mean, I'm sure we'll get there. I find it a lot slower. Does anyone else find that?
That's what I was just about to say. I do like the design. I like the fonts.
I like it visually.
Yeah, I really like it visually, but it is a bit more clunkier. I hope it speeds up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the main thing, I'm still sort of groping around looking for a few things that I knew where they were in the old version, and I'm not quite sure that they're there in the new version yet.
Well,
one thing I miss.
Go on, Nick.
One thing I miss is the upload settings, because depending on the type of files you're uploading, do I want to convert it, do I not? And I always put confirm because, like, okay, it's a PDF, and I want it to be converted to OCR, where it'll, you know, I can change that, so I can change the typing, or do I want to stay the same NAT feature seems to be not in there? Or if it is, I can find it.
I tried something today. I don't know if you lot have tried it. You know when you used to be able to drag and drop a document straight into the file? I couldn't do that today. Have you managed to do that? Instead of moving it, which is a bit clunky, it's a bit slow, just drag and drop into a file? I couldn't do it. Can you do that?
I can on Windows 7. I've heard that it doesn't work on a Mac or doesn't work quite the same.
Oh, yeah, I'm using a Mac.
I just did it on mine, so maybe it's a Mac issue.
Yeah, okay. Right.
So one thing I was going to mention is the in the Drive window, the keyboard shortcuts have changed a little bit. So the I believe it's Control / will get you a list on the screen of the keyboard shortcuts.
Yes, Control /.
Two of them that are really handy are if you're in the list view for files, QQ will change the spacing between file names, so your list gets bigger or smaller, more compact or not. And the other is Shift-Z. After you select a file, press Shift-Z, and that will allow you to put it into either one or multiple other folders. The old interface, putting it into multiple folders was a little easier, but Shift-Z will get you into a dialog that will allow you to put the same file into multiple folders.
So that's your slam, yeah, Brian?
No.
Okay, mate. Right.
But you asked.
Sorry to grab your limelight, and it's Brian's slam now. But yeah, we're debatable, I think, about the new Drive. I hope it gets quicker. So what are you going to show us, Brian?
Well, this one's mostly for administrators.
Okay.
You know, it's almost August, which means it's almost back to school up here in the northern half, and that means lots of new Chromebooks to unbox. You know, I got 99 problems, and 40 of them are new Chromebooks sitting there waiting for me to enroll them. So I wanted to show you Chromebook inventory.
Okay, Michelle, you ready?
Yeah,
you ready to start the clock, Brian?
You betcha.
Okay,
Anytime.
Let's roll. Off you go, Brian.
Okay, so on my website, briangray.org, under Apps Resources, Chromebook Inventory will take you step by step through how to install it and get it. This is another wonderful script from Andrew Stillman over at New Vision's Cloud Lab. Once you install it, you're going to get a spreadsheet with an add-on called Chromebook Inventory. Step one is go to the Chromebook Inventory and export devices. It's going to prompt you for which devices you want, in which part of your OU structure you want, and what the enrollment date is. I'm just going to get them all. And in just a few seconds, you've got a list of all of the Chromebooks that are enrolled in your system, where they are in the OU, who the user is, and then lots of other information, serial numbers, MAC addresses. OS version is especially important, and then you can also make sure that they're in verified boot mode, and that someone didn't switch them over to dev mode. But the real nice part is that this is a spreadsheet, of course, so you can sort the data any way you want. I'm just going to sort it by the org unit, and I've got one that I need to update here today. so I'm going to get rid of the rest of them just by deleting the rows. And I want to move this one device out of where it is and into one of the other OUs. I want to change the annotated user because it's no longer that account, it's me. And I can add a note for that Chromebook. B flat would be a nice note to add. Once you've added it, you go back to add-ons and Chromebook inventory and update the devices from the sheet. It's going to warn you that you're about to change stuff in your admin console. Click OK. And in just a few seconds, it'll go out and update that information. Now it's done. We can go over to the admin console. And let's see. There's that device that I installed. There's the new user. There's the new note. Now, for one Chromebook, of course, you could do it just as easily from the admin console, but if you've got 40 of them to do, or 140 of them, or 1,040 of them, a spreadsheet like this makes it very easy to do. So once again, I rely on Andrew Stillman over at the New Vision Cloud Lab for my Google Slam.
Okay.
So cool.
That is cool. That is very cool.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Andrew,
That would save someone a lot of time if they've got a lot of Chromebooks.
I'm ready to time you, Michelle, whenever you're ready.
Oh, good. Thanks. Cool. All right.
Tell us when you're ready. Yeah, I like that, Brian. That's very cool.
It is very cool. Yeah, for sure.
It's a great tool. He's done a great job with it.
Yeah, and it's always a good one where it saves administrators or teachers time. They're the winners, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
They're the convincers.
Especially when the administrator and the teacher are the same person.
Well, like yourself, yes.
All right. So you guys ready for me?
Yep.
Yeah. You ready, Michelle?
You betcha. You see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Go ahead and start the timer. So what I'm going to do today is I want to send out a message to everyone to dare to draw. Google Drawings is definitely the wallflower of all of the Google apps, and people often don't think to use it, or some people don't even know it exists. So people, Google Drawing is a super powerful way to create drawings, and I'm going to just give you some examples. So here we are, we're in Google Drawings. This is just a mind map, so you can create mind maps with all sorts of shapes and lines and so on. And you can add text in there. We can take it a step further and we can do Venn diagrams. Let's go over and let's get totally geeky, and I'm going to show you a food web. Oh, we're going to get a little slow here. My food web might not come up. There's my food web. So these are some grade 7s that have created some fun squiggly arrows. What else do we have here for you to show you? I have this is for the math people. So graph paper. This is a Google Drawing template that is just graph paper for those math teachers that need to quickly print out some graph paper. By the way, all of these templates, either I found them in the template gallery, or they're ones that I've created or stolen from other people, but I'll be able to give you links to all of these drawings. What do we have here? Oh, this is another one for the math people. So this is like a worksheet type activity. Remember, you can share drawings with all of your students so they could go through and do the activity, classify the polygons. When the class is over, you can go into your revision history and you can put that back to the original place that it was. Oh, come on, revision history. I got too many tabs open. I'm real slow. But revision history, we can take that back when the next class comes in. We restore that revision, and boom, we're ready for the next class to do their worksheet, like so. This is for our primary school teachers who need to use fractions manipulative. So this was the manipulatives, and kids can bring these out and compare the measurements to see which ones add up to be the same, so on, keeping going. This is for our chemistry teachers. So things, labels, thanks. Things we have to label, so you can even give them the labels, they put them in the right place, or they can type them in themselves. I want to take you over to this one here. This is for our phys ed people. This is a bracket for a basketball tournament we had. But the one thing I love about Google Drawings is their vector graphics. So we can blow this up. This was a wall-size poster that we printed on our large format printer, all vector style graphics, so no loss in quality. Speech bubbles, you can do things something like this, or maybe something like this, or maybe something like this. And all of this can be yours. Bitly, dare to draw. There you go.
Nice. Yeah.
Great job.
Also, like the clipboard function in there as well, Michelle.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that people don't realize you copy it into the clipboard, then just put it into any document. Then always very cool. Yeah, some great ideas. You gave me some great ideas there, actually, for the maths teachers, because they're always complaining to me, well, what do I use Google Drive for? So there's some great ones there. Okay, so at the end of the slam, thanks, guys, for being here. We'll have a full house again next month, as the whole team will be back. A lot of them are on holiday. Alison's at doing with Summit. Donnie at last minute had his flight changed, so he couldn't be with us. And I think Chris is venturing around somewhere, lost in the outback, I think, but not for long now, Chris.
No,
I'm sure.
Not over.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back with a vengeance next month, trying to get his own back. But thanks for joining in, guys, and please vote for your favorite. Some great slams there. Please vote. Okay, take care.